Good morning, guys. Hope everybody's doing pretty good today, Thursday. We're back from Easy Auto. So we wanted to give you a little bit of information. It's very important information and a little bit, inside information on the auto industry. So one of the main things that confuses customer is that they have the option to either get a car from a buy here, pay here lot and buy a car through an actual auto loan and a lender that's gonna finance the vehicle for them. People, they tend to ask, so what's better? What's the best option? Am I buying a different car, different type of car? It's hard to say which is better. It really depends on your situation and your budget and what you can afford, and also what you can get approved for. That's pretty much the bottom line. But there are a couple of differences that I would like to talk about. The main one here will be the kind of inventory that these two different kind of dealerships are gonna stock. So the buy here, pay here lot, they tend to have, older model vehicles, a lot cheaper, lower on value, and they tend to be a little bit, high on miles, just for the simple fact that they probably don't want to finance themselves a $20,000 car. So if you're looking for a newer car, most likely buy here, pay here is not going to be, buy here, pay here lot is not going to be your best option. As compared to a regular lot, not a buy here, pay here lot that they sell cars through a lender. Lenders tend to like cars, newer cars, lower miles vehicles, in better quality. Not saying that buy here, pay here lots will have, worse qualities, but like I say, they tend to have newer cars. So that's the main difference there on the kind of inventory that a buy here, pay here lot and a regular dealership working with auto lenders will have an inventory. The second main difference will be obviously the interest rate. Buy here, pay here, it tends to have a little bit of a higher interest rate, and they also want you to pay the car off as soon as you can. So most of the times the payments on a buy here, pay here tend to be really high because, again, they're not too flexible on the payments and the terms. Most of the buy here, pay here's that I've heard of, they don't do longer than 2 years. So they want you to pay the car off as soon as possible so they can recover on the investment and that they have into the vehicle that they're selling you. As compared to the lender, lenders are very flexible with the terms, especially with newer cars. They'll do a loan for 5, 6, 7 years. So the longer the term, the payments, they tend to be a little bit more affordable because the longer the term, the lower the payments are going to be. And obviously, being a financial institution, most of the times they're able to get you a lower interest rate, so you're not paying too much money on interest over the time on the vehicle that you're purchasing. Another key point, key difference here, it's the credit reporting. Most of the buy here, pay here's lot, you just come in person and make the payment in the office to the dealer itself. Obviously, they don't care too much about reporting to the credit bureaus. So it's not either, it's not going to affect you or it's not going to help you to build your credit. So again, just like I said at the beginning, it really depends on in a situation. Everybody's in a different situation. So if you have really bad credit, that a lender is not gonna be able to approve you, maybe your option is only a buy here, pay here lot. But that's the main thing, like the credit reporting. The lenders, they obviously gonna report to the credit bureau, so that's gonna help you to build your credit, improve your credit if you make the payments on time. And obviously at the end of the loan, when you pay the car off, it's gonna show in your credit history that you have had an auto loan and that you paid it off. So when you go and buy another car, or when you go and buy a house, or anything that requires you to have credit history, it's gonna show there, and it's gonna help you, you know, keep building your future and all this stuff. So that's the other thing. Buy here, pay here. Don't tend to report to the credit. Lenders will definitely will. And obviously the last, you know, point that I want to talk about is warranties. Warranties, obviously, you know, you're buying a used car. That's one of the main concerns. Am I buying a good car? Is it gonna break down? I'm still gonna be responsible for the payments. So the main thing, and I don't want to bash, you know, on the buy here, pay here lots, but they're selling cars on a budget, you know, so they're not gonna stand behind their cars. If it breaks down, that's it. You know, you don't make the payments, they're gonna pick it up. End of the story. You know, it's pretty rare that they're gonna offer or give you a warranty on the vehicle, because again, they tend to be older vehicles with higher miles. As compared to the lender, most of the lenders, they want you to actually pay the car off. They're not in the business of giving you an auto loan, then repoing the car and all that. You know, they actually want you, they're hoping that you pay the car off. That's how they, you know, make the money at the end of the day, and that's what they're in business for. So most of the lenders out there in the industry, they'll give you, or they'll finance you an extended warranty. They'll add a warranty into the loan, so you don't have to come out of pocket up front. Most of them, you know, are good for a year, 2 years, up to as long as you want. And there are pretty solid warranties out there that the lenders will offer you, because again, they want you to keep making the payments on the car and eventually pay it off. So if you have an open auto loan, the car breaks, you know, sometimes people don't have money to make the payment and also fix what's wrong with the car. So that's why they add the warranty into your loan. So if something ever happens, you have the warranty in place that's going to help you get your car fixed and obviously be able to afford your payment. So again, two different stories, two different situations. Not that one is bad and the other one is better. It really depends on your situation and what you can afford. But my recommendation is always try to buy a vehicle through a lender, because at the end, you're gonna be better off, you know, because it's gonna help your credit. Most likely you're gonna get a better quality car and you're gonna be happier at the end of the day. You know, buy here, pay here, it's gonna break down, then you have to go buy another car. You're gonna have to put money on the down payment, and it's money that you're losing. You know, you're just wasting. So my recommendation, I recommend, you know, doing the best you can to get approved through a lender on the vehicle that you want. This is it for today, guys. Thank you so much, and make sure you like our Facebook page.